Greetings, friends. Today I am going to talk about an honest book review of All in One B.E. third semester CSE ISE. This is one of the most important books for VTU students who are doing engineering in whatever semester. Today I am going to talk about third semester, and the next question will be for where to get this book. You can get this book in Amazon or Sapna. Else, if you are staying in Bangalore, then you can go to Chickpet and you can get it. Now let's start. We can see these are subjects in B third semester CSE ISE. Both CS and IS branches have the same second year syllabus, so they can refer this book. As you can see, for maths model wise notes also, if I have seen my previous semester Sunstar book reviews, this is common. Then model question papers, V2 model question paper, only one paper is there because the scheme got changed in 2018. Nextly, now we are following 2018 scheme. Nextly, analog and digital electronics ED, here we are getting enough papers. Around 7 papers are getting, here also 7 papers. The reason over here is there have been only minor changes in this. Means in one module, say example chapter A is there. In the new scheme, the chapter A is shifted to another module. Previously it was in module 1, so in the next scheme it got changed to module 2, and little bit slight difference is there, so not one. Same thing for other subjects as well. Discrete maths is only for CSIS branches. You can see very good notes are given. Before the exam you can revise it. However, if you have KSC book, then in that also you can find module wise notes as over here. Let's go directly to question paper. Yeah. So as you all know, there are 5 modules and each module may contain 2 or 3 chapters, and each module carries 20 marks. So you can see 6 marks, 7 marks. Somewhere solutions are short, in other solution is big depending on the problem. However, if you are writing an exam, you need to elaborate it enough so that you can get the step and the main answer marks. This is a big question, big answer I would say. Module 3. This is a good book for people who want to score good marks in VTO. Else people, it's also useful for people who want to at least pass. They study 1 month before the exam and they just want to pass. This book contains the question papers. You can practice it accordingly and then you can pass the exam. The reason why you can pass is V2, 50% of the questions are almost repeated in all the exams, so you can practice those and you can learn them and you can write. However, learning maths I will not recommend. So everything is given so neatly and in a good manner. That is one positive effect over here. Now let's go to the next chapter. In this it is ADE. ADE, the diagrams are given very clean and neat to the point, and you can study from this. It is going to be beneficial. Same process, all 5 modules each will have the same marks. All the chapters and the contents will be different. We have this K map and all, it is very neatly given. Let's go to other chapter. data structures. You can see the code I have personally checked it. Maybe it will be incorrect or it can be correct also, but most of the times it will be correct. It also depends on the compiler on which you're running. So if you're running it on code blocks, sometimes if you don't specify the size of an array, then it gives a warning or error. However, in other online C compiler online C compilers, if you check, it will not give an error. So that version difference is there. This is C programming you're using here. Let's go to computer organization. Computer organization also I would tell the same thing. Diagrams are given very good. Now let's come into the main part. Is this book beneficial for V2 students? As I told before, this book is very beneficial for all the people who are studying in V2 engineering college. The reason, as I told before, 50% of the questions are almost repeated as it is, and for people who want to score good marks and other people also who want to pass, this book is very important, and is also very neatly given. As you can see, every diagrams, the descriptions and all, everything perfect. If you got this book, I would say you don't need any other thing for engineering. So much reliable. However, let's come to disadvantage part. I have seen in many places that as I've some errors will be there in the text, basic errors, English grammatical errors. So you need to correct them personally. Next thing, sometimes if you can see over here, I have refer question number 1C of model question paper 2. So coming to this question paper, to solve it, you have to again turn back and look in the previous paper, and sometimes the answer will not even be there. So that is a bit shocking from what Sunstar is doing, and I've seen this problem is there in many of its editions. See, I have check notes because this answer is not in there. This is, I would say, a very major drawback. And I also told that 7 marks question is finishing in some 3-4 lines. That is also not good. At least some more lines to be there with description, so that the student who has not studied properly the whole exam, so the whole semester, he will be able to understand at least something. So as a result, this book may seem a bit costly, but I would say it is worth it. For people who are doing engineering and want to pass or even score good marks, this book is worth it. You're never going to regret after getting this book. So my personal suggestions, and I would like to say, if you're really dedicated about study, and also if you want to complete a semester without backlogs, this book is very beneficial. I would suggest, however, that before going to this book, you must at least know the basics. You should have attended few classes of the chapter you are studying from here, or you should have read the textbook, main textbook, gotten some ideas, then you should go inside it. Because some things are given very direct, you might not be able to understand until you have done some practice and read a few basic concepts. So that is it, guys. Please, if you have a doubt, ask in the comment, and share and subscribe. Thank you.